Hey boys and girls, welcome to tonight's math video. Please watch this so that tomorrow during math workshop, you will know exactly what's going on and we can get started with lots of great activities instead of listening to me talk. So today we're working on this objective. I can identify models for fractions. Take a second and think about what the doing word is. Did you get it? It's identify. Now take a second and think about what we're identifying. It's one word. Yep, you got it. It's models. What are we identifying models for? You guessed it, fractions. Identify is one of the surface ideas. It is not a deep level doing word. It's a surface doing word. So today, identifying is going to be pretty easy because we have done it before, but this is going to help us move into the deeper doing words, such as determine, explain, and create. When we're identifying fractions, all we're doing is looking at a model and being able to identify which fraction matches that model. The model is given to us. We don't have to draw it. We don't have to create it. The model is given to us when we're identifying fractions. So here I showed an example of what it might look like. Zayn and Malik also have examples of this on our ICANN goal board. As you can see, I used lines to match up a model with a fraction. That's identifying. So here I saw a circle divided into 4 equal pieces. So I know that 4 is going to be my denominator. And then I saw one piece shaded, which I knew was my numerator. So this model I identified as 1/4. This model I noticed had 16 equal pieces and 6 of them are shaded. So I want 6 to be my numerator and the total 16 to be my denominator, 6/16. This one was a little more tricky. I see the words 1/2, and I see a number line here, starting with 0, going to 1, with a line and a dot right in the middle. This line broke my number line into 2 equal pieces, and it's showing that it wants us to focus on the first piece, meaning 1 out of 2, which is half, 1/2. Now it's your turn. After each question, I want you to pause and see if you can answer it by yourself without watching me. Test yourself. If you're not sure, that's okay. Just press play and keep seeing for the answer. Here I have my first model and I need to identify the fraction. See if you can pause the video and write a fraction or think of what the fraction might look like. Could you get it? I see 7 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so the total number is 7, meaning my denominator, or the total, should be 7. I see 2 of these stars are circled. That makes me think, my numerator should be 2. This model represents 2 sevenths. 2 sevenths. Did you get it? If you did, give yourself a kiss on the brain. All right, here's the next one. Can you identify the fraction for this model? Pause the video and see if you can do it by yourself. Did you get it? Hopefully you saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal pieces. And if you see 6 total equal pieces, you know that number is going to be your denominator. Did you see how many pieces are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces out of my total 6 are shaded. That means that 5 is my numerator. Now I've created a new number that's less than 1. Imagine this is a candy bar. Did you eat the whole thing? Did you eat 1 candy bar? Nope. You only ate 5 small pieces of the whole 6-piece candy bar. You ate 5/6. Okay, last one. Remember, you can pause at any time. Here we're going to look at a number line. Can you identify the fraction for this model? Hopefully you saw the 0 and the 1, and you notice that these smaller lines break our number line into 1, 2, 3 equal pieces. And then you saw the dot here at the second piece, meaning one of the 3 and then 2 of the 3. There's 3 total, which would be my denominator. And the dot shows me 2 of those pieces. What do you see? 2/3. Hopefully you're starting to understand how we can identify fractions and identify the models for those fractions. Tomorrow we're going to be working in groups on some activities so that we can really test our knowledge and practice our knowledge of fractions. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.